This video will show you how to add responsibilities to the platform and allocate them to individuals within your company. Firstly, via the Individuals Accounts and Details screen, locate the individual you wish to allocate responsibilities to and click the Edit icon. To begin with, we'll add a regulatory function to the individual's record by expanding the Regulatory Function section and clicking Allocate Regulatory Function. A pop-up window will appear where you will need to fill in the necessary details, most of which are selectable from an easy-to-use drop-down menu. In this case, we want to assign a senior management function to the individual, so we will select SMF from the function category field. In making this selection, the function description drop-down field dynamically updates to show you a list of possible senior management functions to select from. You then need to select whether the function is being allocated on a permanent or temporary basis, as well as a start date. The rationale field is a free text field allowing you to store internal notes relating to the decision to allocate the selected function to the individual concerned. Clicking Add will assign the function and return you to the individual details page, where you will now see it displayed. Next, let's assign a prescribed responsibility to the same individual. To do this, we need to select PR from the function category drop-down field. Similarly to when we added the senior management function, the form will dynamically update to show you details of the available prescribed responsibilities you can choose from. As before, you will need to complete the duration and start date fields. However, when allocating a prescribed function, you are also presented with a further relevant details field, which can be used to provide additional information about the responsibility, which will automatically be included in the correct section of the FCA formatted Statement of Responsibilities document for the individual concerned. Adding other responsibilities to an individual is an equally straightforward process. As other responsibilities you may wish to allocate to an individual can be much more wide-ranging than those defined by regulatory function, this section allows you to create your own other responsibilities within the system, which can then be selected from like a set menu each time you wish to allocate the specific responsibility to an individual. To create a new other responsibility, click the button labelled as such to be directed to the relevant screen in a new tab. Then click the Add New Other Responsibility button to start creating your first other responsibility. Each other responsibility must be associated with a company, so select the relevant company from the drop-down list before entering a title and brief description of the responsibility in the following fields. Once you are happy, click Update to save. Now you can return to your original tab and allocate the other responsibility you just created to the individual via the Allocate Responsibility button as shown, being sure to select a start date before clicking Add. Now, let's move to the Supplementary Information section. Details entered here also feature in the individual Statement of Responsibilities. Adding supplementary information to the individual's record is easily done by clicking the Add New Supplementary Information button, selecting the relevant company from the drop-down list, entering the details of the supplementary information, and selecting a start date, as well as an end date if known. Once you are happy with the details entered, click the Update button to commit them to the individual's record. If you wish to make any changes to the entry, this can be done by clicking the Edit button to the right of it. Clicking Update User at the bottom of the screen will save the changes you have made.